Listen, you've been saying yes your whole life. Yes to people. Yes to pressure. Yes to distractions. Yes to shit you don't even care about. And every yes has been costing you something. Your time, your energy, your focus, your future. You don't even realize it, but your life right now is the sum of all the times you couldn't say no. And I'm here to tell you this. Learning the art of saying no will save your life.
When I was 16, I won a great victory. I felt in that moment I would live to be 100. Now I know I shall not see 30. None of us know our end, really, or what hand will guide us there. Remember that howsoever you are plagued, or by whom, your soul is in your keeping alone. When you stand before God, you cannot say, "But I was told by others to do thus," or that virtue was not convenient at the time. This will not suffice. Remember that.
The same old thing. Life is an endless succession of failures and disappointments.
Well, look on the bright side, Plankton. If all your hopes and dreams finally came true, then you wouldn't have anything left to look forward to.
Well, I didn't think I could feel any worse, but at least I know now that anything's possible. One SpongeBob is more than the world can handle anyway. You're a unique snowflake.
Think about how many times you've been cornered into doing something you didn't want to do. Hanging out when you wanted to work. Helping someone who never helps you back. Taking on responsibilities that had nothing to do with your mission. And every time you thought you were being polite, every time you thought you were being nice, you were actually betraying yourself. Because every yes to something meaningless is a no to something important. And the reason you feel so stretched, so unfocused, so damn lost, it's not because you don't work hard. It's because you don't protect yourself with the word no.
Is it better to be loved or feared?
That's a good question. It's nice to be both, but it's very difficult. But if I had my choice, I would rather be feared. Fear lasts longer than love. Friendships that are bought with money mean nothing. You see how it is around here. I make a joke, everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny. It's fear that keeps them loyal to me. But the trick is not to be hated. That's why I treat my men good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just enough where they need me, but they don't hate me. Don't forget what I'm telling you.
Let me tell you, goofball, this is not how I imagined adult life.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, apart from spending most of it plagued with terrifying anxiety, soul-crushing depression, crippling loneliness, and terrible, debilitating neck pain, it's also just incredibly boring. I mean, here we are, a couple of young people, it's Saturday night, and we're just lying on the couch watching TV in the dark.
People are parasites for your energy. Not all of them are bad. Not all of them mean harm. But most of them don't care about what it costs you to give. They only care about what they get when you give in. And if you don't draw the line, they'll take until there's nothing left. And when you're empty, when you're drained, when you've got nothing for yourself, who's going to pay the price? You. Always you. The art of saying no isn't about being selfish. It's about being ruthless with what matters. It's about understanding that your time is currency. Every day you spend it. And once it's gone, it never comes back. So what the hell are you doing giving it away like it's free? What are you doing wasting it on people, projects, and bullshit that has nothing to do with the person you're trying to become? You think you're being kind when you say yes to everything. You think you're being supportive, reliable, good-hearted. But kindness without boundaries is weakness, and weakness is exploited. People can smell it. They can see it.
The key in life is to lie to yourself about reality. Smile through everything. All the bad things, well, you just pile file them away in a place that will come back one day in the form of, I don't know, rage. But everything's fine. I'll see you in bed.
The secret ingredient is nothing.
Huh?
You heard me. Nothing. There is no secret ingredient. To make something special, you just have to believe it's special.
There is no secret ingredient.
Is if you show up in a crowd and your goal is to fit in, then you're putting your self-worth on the line. But if you show up and your goal is just to be yourself, then you can't fail, and your self-worth at the end of the day is if you just act like yourself. Everybody can do that, and then you leave feeling good about yourself because you have control over that. But if you're showing up and you're just doing and being anything just to be fit into the crowd, and you don't fit in and you're not even being yourself, then you're worthless. So it's a lot easier to just show up and make the goal to be seen rather than be accepted, because that's who you are and it's in your control.
The friend who always asks for favors. The co-worker who dumps their work on you. The family member who guilt trips you into living their way, not yours. You think you're helping them, but really, you're enabling them. You're making them dependent, soft, and you're killing your own dreams in the process. Say no, not because you hate them, not because you're cruel, but because your yes actually has value only when it's rare. A yes means nothing if you hand it out every time someone asks. A no sharpens your yes. A no gives weight to your commitments. And if people can't respect your no, they don't deserve your yes. Let's talk about guilt. That's the real reason you don't say no. You're scared of disappointing people. You're scared of being judged. You're scared of conflict. So you bite your tongue. You agree. You give in. And afterward, you hate yourself for it. You replay it in your head.
And I don't think enough people understand and appreciate that you must actually take real, hard, tangible steps towards changing if you want to actually get the change that you want.
$1 a month. I thought that was me at my 100% potential. Come to find out, a few years later, I wasn't anywhere near that. 106 pounds. Are you living that, motherfucker? What you just quoted, and how powerful it may sound, are you getting up every fucking morning? I'm about working out, whatever. Are you really getting the fuck after?
Get better in life. The grind's forever. There is no end. There is no countdown. As long as you're breathing, you gotta keep trying to get better. Stay hard.
Is if you show up in a crowd and your goal is to fit in, then you're putting your self-worth on the line. But if you show up and your goal is just to be yourself, then you can't fail, and your self-worth at the end of the day is if you just act like yourself. Everybody can do that, and then you leave feeling good about yourself because you have control over that. But if you're showing up and you're just doing and being anything just to be fit into the crowd, and you don't fit in and you're not even being yourself, then you're worthless. So it's a lot easier to just show up and make the goal to be seen rather than be accepted, because that's who you are and it's in your control.
You say, why didn't I just say no? And the answer is because you've been programmed since childhood to obey, to submit, to prioritize everyone else before yourself. But tell me this, when has living that way ever built the life you want? When has being a doormat ever made someone truly respect you? The truth is, respect is built on boundaries. Nobody respects a people pleaser. They use them. They drain them. They laugh about them behind their backs. But the one who says no, the one who draws the line, that's the person who commands respect. You don't have to scream. You don't have to fight. A calm, firm no is louder than all the fake yeses in the world. You want freedom? Learn to say no. You want peace? Learn to say no. You want focus, energy, momentum? Learn to say no. Because every no is a wall protecting your mission. And behind that wall, you finally have the space to grow. I know what you're thinking, but if I say no, people won't like me. Let me break your illusion. Not everyone likes you now. Some people already dislike you, even when you bend over backwards for them. Some people will never respect you, no matter how much you give. And you're telling me you're going to keep selling your soul just to impress people who don't even matter? Hell no. That's slavery, and you deserve freedom.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. What that make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth. Even when I lie.
Always gonna be a party. There's always gonna be time to celebrate and a time to join friends, and I mean the bars are always open. Always open. No matter how old you are, they're always open, you know? What's not always open is the opportunity to check the box in life. You know, to achieve your dreams. That's not always.
I am cold, I am emotionless, I am at peace, ready for war.
Let me tell you the harshest truth. Saying yes when you mean no is a lie. It's fake. It's dishonesty dressed up as kindness. You think you're avoiding conflict, but really, you're building resentment. Inside you, every false yes turns into poison. You start to hate the people who take advantage of you. You start to hate yourself for letting it happen. And slowly, piece by piece, you become bitter. That's not kindness. That's self-betrayal. And it kills you from the inside out. So here's how you flip it. From now on, your default answer is no. Not maybe. Not I'll think about it. Not let me get back to you. No. And only if the thing truly aligns with your goals, your values, your mission, then you give your yes. You make yes the exception, not the rule. That's how you take back control. And don't confuse no with rudeness. You can be respectful and still say no. You can be calm, direct, and firm. No, I can't help you with that. No, I don't have time for that. No, I'm not interested. That's it. No apologies. No excuses. Because the moment you start over-explaining, the wolves smell weakness.
Often meets his destiny on the road he takes to avoid it.
We have to do something. We can't just let him march on the valley and take his revenge. He'll...
Your mind is like this water, my friend. When it is agitated, it becomes difficult to see. But if you allow it to settle, the answer becomes...
You know, they say we die twice. Once when the breath leaves our body, and once when the last person we know says our name. Hirsch's life will be forgotten, like all the other poor fucks that ever had the glory of living.
If I have unbelievable big dreams and big goals, then I have to go through hard times. It's like hate. The hard times are a requisite for success. And so if you're going through hard times right now, it means that you're on the path to success, and it's not that you're on the wrong path, it's the feeling of being on the right path.
Will destroy you and take everything that you ever wanted from you, if you let them.
They push back. They manipulate. They corner you. Keep it short. Keep it clean. Keep it final. Here's the beauty. The first few times you say no, it will feel like hell. Your chest will tighten. Your heart will race. You'll feel like you're breaking some law of nature. But then something incredible happens. You realize the world didn't end. They survived. You survived. And suddenly you feel power. You feel free. And that freedom, that's addictive. Let me remind you, every no is a yes to something greater. Say no to bullshit, and you say yes to your mission. Say no to toxic people, and you say yes to your peace. Say no to distractions, and you say yes to discipline. Every no is actually a louder yes, but the yes is to you. And if you don't choose you, nobody else will. Stop being scared of rejection. Stop being scared of people leaving. If your no makes someone walk away, good. They were never here for you anyway. They were here for what you gave them. Let them go.